Department, the Pentagon, all being evacuated in Washington. And the president is not in Washington. He is safely, we believe, in the air right now on Air Force One. When it all happened, he was on the ground in Florida.
Well, the time we were worrying about WCBS reporter Mary Kay Taylor was right across from the World Trade Center towers when the South Tower collapsed. We've gotten a hold of her. She's okay. Her tape recorder is gone, but that's no small matter. She's joining us live from the safety of City Hall now.
Yes, the whole of downtown is just covered with sand. It looks like the desert. It's about an inch deep on the pieces of buildings. You could see the explosion. You could hear the explosion, and you had time to run a little before it hit, and you just realized you weren't going to make it.
There goes the tower.
Got under a truck, under an EMS truck, and are you glad to see those emergency workers?
Breaking news on WCBS 80.
The tower just went.
Right now.
First one and now the other one.
The second tower of the World Trade Center has just completely collapsed. We're looking outside our window. Frank is leaning in for a second. You can see it out there. Bring it up on the mic. Frank Lands is joining us. He's looking out the window right here.
We had a beautiful vantage point, Jeff, of the World Trade Center. Right now, all you have is smoke. It's just astonishing. People in the newsroom crying, hugging each other. What a scene today. I'm shaking. I mean, it's just horrifying. The second tower just came crumbling down as we were sitting out at the desk. It's just a horrifying scene.
We look to the timing. It is 30 minutes to the second since the first tower came down. Kelly Edwards, our producer, who has been near the scene all morning long, saw the second tower come down just a brief moment ago. What it looked like, apparently like a waterfall, like Niagara Falls, but it was smoke and debris. Kelly.
Yes, that second tower came down a lot faster than the first one. The first one, the side peeled off, and the second one, I was talking to my sister to let her know I was okay, and at that very moment I said, I have to go. I am watching the second one crumble. What happened was that the whole upper part, probably 20 stories worth, which was black with smoke already at that point, and a seam of flames around the entire building just collapsed, and that forced the lower part of the building, probably 80 stories, to collapse underneath of it. The entire collapse probably took about 7 or 8 seconds. As it was all falling, you could see what looked like steel pillars or cement pillars rising up into the air and falling with the entire weight of the building. Right now, I'm looking at the feeling. It's a very sickening feeling. The word here is, oh my God. That's what everybody here is saying. People are freaked out. The smoke is starting to move to the east right now. And once again, I'm looking at blue sky where there used to be 2 very tall buildings.
And to add to the horror, we have word that there were a couple of people trapped in that tower before it went down.
WCBS News Time 10:31. It's been about a minute and a half since the second tower of the World Trade Center completely collapsed. Black smoke billowing up above the tower, and then all of a sudden a roar, and it came down, and it didn't come down in one piece like the other one seemed to do at the top. It crumbled. It was like a house of cards. Bits of metal and debris just started to rain upwards and then downwards. There was smoke, and then there was basically a tidal wave of dust and smoke that started to just run its course up Church Street, and it's slowly making its way this way now.